I think I see where it's going with this one, E.
L Streamer. What's up, guys? Welcome to Puckett, your Tuesday edition. Brought to you by Betting News and also powered by BetOnline. Go check out the QR code that's somewhat behind Betsky there. There you go. Now it's there.
There we go.
Not really. You guys will have to bear with us today. We're out without our fearless leader here, but we're gonna make it happen. Shout out to
It's kids'
BetOnline.
table.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go. You get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000, so go check that out, definitely. You guys already know the deals. Go peep the scribbles at bettingnews.com. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do all this. And I am NZ.
I'm Gretzky Betsky.
I'm Rachel/Nemo, I guess.
Eventually, something will come. I don't even know how I got down to this, but it happened and it stuck, so, you know.
I don't even know. I can't even do it, man.
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah? I got it. Okay.
There it is. Oh, man. How we doing today, guys?
Pretty good. I mean, this has been a good first couple of days of the offs, man.
Oh, yeah.
That Carolina comeback yesterday was insane.
That one, and then the Winnipeg, Colorado game.
Yes.
I was watching that game, and I took the over because I'm like, jitters, Winnipeg whiteout causes, like, problems. If you'd have told me, like, when I got the notification that my pick hit in the first period, I thought it was an error. I was like, there's, like, what?
Yeah.
So then I turned on, and I, like, watched it on, I was, like, behind, and I caught up during that first intermission. I'm like, this game is actually on drugs. Like, what is going on?
Crazy. For real.
Yep.
It's a great game. Oh, my Islanders.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Did you guys happen to see my post by any chance?
I did.
No? You did, right?
From
All
yesterday?
Right. Yeah. At least I capitalized on their stupidity.
Yeah.
I knew it. I mean, the second period ended and they were down 2 goals, I was like, no, this has the recipe to lose this game. And I was like, ding, ding. And I was like, I hate to do it, but gotta hit the button. So paid off. Took me out of piss, so I can't complain. So we got some good games tonight. I think we got 4, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We do. We got the Caps and the Rangers, the Lightning and the Panthers, the Avs and the Jets, and the Preds against the Canucks. Any game particular you guys got your eyes on?
I mean, you got to gobble up all the Battle of Florida right now. I mean, how do you not pay attention to that one? So. Game 1 was awesome. I mean, it wasn't as, you know, it wasn't a 7-6 barn burner, but that's exactly what you wanted to see. Like lots of snarl, lots of big hits. Crowd was super into it. Got to see the Rats at the end. I mean, I think the Ice Cats looked really good, and I was a little curious to see how they were going to come out Game 1. I thought that was a good way for them to set the tone. I think they're going to take this one again tonight, and then I think we'll see some bigger pushback by the Lightning once they're back in Tampa. But oh man, I can't wait. Must see hockey.
Agreed. I think that might be my favorite series. I mean, I can't say the Islander one is my favorite because it's fucking boring as shit. I mean, that game was electric towards the end, but even with them scoring, it was still a boring game leading up into the third period. But yeah, no, I love that series, definitely. How about you, Rachel?
To me, I mean, I'm watching that Colorado Winnipeg game. I'm actually going to be like away from my TV for the bulk of the evening. I'm very unhappy about it, but we got some obligations to figure out. But this is a game where I'm like, I've got to record it because even if I know what happens, I need to see this stuff because Nathan McKinnon in Game 1 was an actual dog. Like he was crazy. And the fact that it was a 7-6 game, like just completely ridiculous. I don't think Connor Hellebuck's giving up 6 tonight, but I still think that given the atmosphere in Winnipeg, which I don't know if you guys have like clocked how sick that place is. I've been there for a playoff game, and it's the only building I've been in from a hockey perspective where I'm like, this building might actually collapse. And it was the only time where I was like, wow, this is close was Vegas last year in the cup clinching game that I was there for. I was like, wow, okay, this building also feels a little unstable right now. But I think this series, I'm with you guys in the sense that like the nastiness in Florida Tampa, I feel like is going to seep in tonight, and it's going to get really fun. But Colorado Winnipeg, with all of the firepower in that series, you've got two likely award winners in McKinnon and Hellebuck in that series, plus the atmosphere, plus everything that happened in game one. Like, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what game two looks like, because how do you even top game one? Like, you can't, right?
For real.
Yeah. Wait, real quick, was Winnipeg the first third world country you've been to? Sorry, Winnipeg fans, I had to.
Man, I live in that country.
No, I think Winnipeg's its own thing, but
it airport.
I think it could be a really interesting game, even if it's low scoring, because Colorado's going to still be flinging puck all night, and I think if Hellebuck can make some huge saves, it could really frustrate the Avs, and that's when that entire game could just boil over and explode. So, yeah, that's a powder keg for sure. That game's going to be sweet too. And then obviously we have all the controversy in Vancouver that you could ever ask for. We don't really need to talk about Rangers Capitals, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think we all sort of know what's happening there.
Yeah. If anybody wants to go peep the scribbles for the obvious, go knock yourself out at bettingnews.com. I wrote about it, but yeah.
I don't think it's in the Puckett 4, but Rangers regulation money line.
Yeah.
Jet. I would even think
puck line. Yeah.
Or puck line at that point.
I mean, minus 2.5. Why not?
Playoffs, maybe?
Puck line.
All these goats in chat here. What's up, guys?
Yeah, no kidding.
Guys?
And then we got Colby in chat.
Yeah, Colby on like multiple devices, apparently. But that's all right.
Hopefully you guys just caught the pick off. Mr. Marcio was killing it as usual, spitting baseball at all you guys and that stupid sport. I mean, and all that fun stuff. Sorry, Colby, but somebody's got to do it. Luckily, we have you to do it. All right, so you guys want to do some PODs? What do you think?
Sure.
Who wants to go first? How about
I'll lay it out.
All right.
Or go Betsky. All
right. Well, we'll stay in the city of darkness, Winnipeg, and go for Connor Hellebuck saves right now. So over 30.5 again.
The fuck? Mike, what the fuck did I do? You just walked in the room. God damn you, fam. Go ahead.
He's still getting over those wings, man.
Oh. I would have done something else. I would have got a tattoo over eating that. Never mind. Continue.
I got my tattoo touched up today.
Oh, hell yeah. Hellebuck, though, I mean, we know Colorado's going to be throwing it on him tonight. They had, 43 shots last game, now take off 7. So that's still, if my math's correct, 36 saves. So even if, they had 6 goals, I'm sorry. So 37 saves. I can figure this out. Even if Hellebuck lets in some bad ones here, Colorado's going to run it up. Even if Colorado's up 4-1, I think they're going to be willing to run up the score. So I think they're just going to be throwing everything on net. Makar shots look awesome. He had 11 attempts last game. His line's still 2.5, so it's more of a parlay piece, but it feels kind of like a, put him with Kucherov assist or something else really obvious, a Banajam point or something like that. And you kind of feel good about that. But yeah, I love the value here. I mean, at some point, it's hard to want to raise a line much higher than that on a goalie. What are you going to do? Put 32 or 33 saves? Because then people are going to start smashing that under. So I think this is one of those spots where the books just kind of have to give you the value. So I'll take this any day. If you want to get a little bit safer with it and you have alt saves, take it down to 29.5. But again, Colorado's kind of in a must-win situation here. If they get spanked again, I mean, obviously they'll get home ice the next 2 games, which will be crucial for them. But then they're pretty much back to a corner where they almost need to win both of those games. So, yeah, give me the monster in between the pipes.
So
that sounds weird, but it doesn't.
It did drop to 29.5 minus 104. So I don't know if you like that even more.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Excuse
I was
me, let
thinking.
me put that in right now.
Making sure. So we got an extra shot there in our favor. Beauty. Love it. Yeah, I agree. I think the Avs have to. I mean, the Avs have to come out screaming tonight. They got to put puck on net. I mean, not that they don't normally, but they really are going to have to really crash the net today to get a win.
Yep.
They really need to get a win. To go back home 2-0 against a team who plays great at home is, yeah, okay, you play great at home, but nobody wants to be down 2-0 in a playoff series. That's just dangerous.
Yeah, you never want to be down 2-0. I mean, you look at it like last night, Toronto-Boston, that everyone that I'd kind of spoken to pre-series had said they actually think Toronto was going to win this series. And I was like, I think you guys are nuts, personally. Like, I don't see Toronto winning the series, but going into last night, I said, I'm like, if they don't win tonight, this is a 5-game series. Like, they'll win one in Toronto, and that's going to be it. The fact that they won in Boston in a spot where it's basically a house of horrors for them, that maybe makes it a little bit more of like an even series. But I agree with you. Like, Connor Hellebuck's going to have to be really, really good, because when Nathan McKinnon and Cale Makar and those guys are backed against the wall, all they do is fire the puck, and they'll crash the net and they'll pile up shots. There was a shift. I remember, because I was working for a team and we sent it in because we thought it was an error, where Nathan McKinnon and Mikko Rantanen were credited with 5 shots like combined in the span of like 8 seconds, because they were just at the net, just like smashing away. And it's just like, holy hell, man. Like, they could pile up the shots. I like McKinnon shots. I like Makar shots. I like Rantanen shots. So I feel like that Hellebuck play, especially now that it's 29 and a half, mashing that. And on the blue book, it's 60 minutes. If you do it on pretty much any other book, they'll give it to you for the entire game.
You know what? And I think that's because I found that one on the book that treats us the best on the show. So maybe that wasn't the 60-minute line, and that's why we got a little extra value. Well, why it's 31 saves for worst price. So
I think
and all the shot stuff, like I know the Blue Book's doing 60 minutes. You go on like BetOnline, 365, Bovada, like any of those books, and it's the full game. So if you're taking any ladder play, do not take it on the Blue Book, because that's just you're not giving yourself the best chance to win.
That's good to know, people. That's huge. That's huge.
Girl, locked in.
I didn't realize last game until the game had started, but Druin's out, which has to be hurting him too.
The series,
he was really clicking. Yeah, he was really clicking towards the end there with McKinnon on that line too. So that's definitely gonna hurt. You figure if he was in a 7-6 game, shit, that could have flip flopped that game big time. But all right, Rach, take us to New York.
Yeah, we all kind of agreed that the Rangers are gonna win. There are a few of them that are really, really good in the playoffs, but this guy at home in the playoffs is an actual psychopath, and that's Chris Kreider. I'm taking him for a point. This guy in his career, I've seen it live. I've seen it on TV. I know there's juice on it, but he is absolutely terrifying in the playoffs, and for whatever reason, he just seems to like flip a switch, and he gets it done every single time. This is the guy that they have at the net front on the power play, so he's going to get a ton of rebound opportunities, be it Zibanejad shooting, Bach shooting, Panarin shooting. He's the guy that sort of just cleans up the garbage. And there's a scenario where like they just bank it off of him and it goes in. I know Betsky likes his goal. I'm just playing it safer and taking the point. If you really want to get funky with it, you can play the goal. But I think I'm just going to go with the point here. It's his record in the playoffs, specifically at home, is absolutely sterling. I was talking to somebody today at ESPN who said that Kreider has a point in more than 80% of his career playoff games at Madison Square Garden, which is an insane hit rate.
That's crazy, yeah. I mean, like you said, though, he posts up right in front of that net. They put puck on net, and I mean, either he's deflecting that in or it's going off him somehow. He makes it happen, though. I like the play.
Capitals took 26 penalty minutes last game, too. I think some of those were maybe from a fight, but, obviously.
Wilson's misconduct,
Yeah, but, if they can't rope in Wilson or if they play undisciplined, it's Kreider time.
Excuse me. Well, the boss man has checked in, and I have his pick. I won't
Wow.
make it.
From Lisbon.
From Lisbon, from the other side. I'll make it quick because he made it quick. And he goes, shocker, but it's happening. Roman Yossi for an assist, -120.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't argue the play, especially they're in a must-win situation now, trying to steal one on the road. I mean, he's the captain of this team. They're going to be the number one person that they're looking at to help bring this team up and lift them up. I can't argue it. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's a solid play. Especially if I'm not mistaken, if somebody might be out or not. I don't know what the injury news looks like yet.
Well, Factor Demko is definitely out.
Yeah, Demko's out. So
that man do be out.
I see what you're saying too. Yeah, I see what the second side of that is. But
yeah,
Yossi's going to potentially have to have a huge game. Yeah. And no, this is, I mean, not to call like every game a must-win situation right now in game 2, but I mean, this is more of like taking your opportunity and running with it. So if Demko misses more than just this game, obviously that's a longer issue. But if it is just this game, and I'm sure players are taking it one game at a time, you want to make sure you win this one. Yeah. So.
Yeah, especially if you have this little advantage there, you definitely want to capitalize.
Here's a secret for all of you that are on this. Secret for all of you on the stream. Now is a great time to take the Nashville Series prize. Not going to get into why I'm saying that, but I would probably look at taking that.
Yeah. Food for thought, people.
May sprinkle a little bit of that. Yeah, why not? Especially before the game starts.
Yeah, right. The odds are probably screaming right now.
They were this morning when I looked. They were 250.
That's not bad.
I'm sorry. I'm stuck on this. Fam, explain yourself. What does this mean? I see your name keep popping up and shit. You come in here dropping bombs. What is that about?
Yeah,
man?
he's like talking about my house. Like,
sheesh. Yeah, I saw that.
Now he's still talking about Lumbus, man. Jeez. He's gone on.
Man, Lumbus doesn't even have a GM. Like
the Wings made him insane in the membrane.
I'm going to give my pitch, but then I think Besky, you may have to tell us about the farewell for your Yotes.
Oh yeah,
it looked like it was a lot of fun, even though it was a farewell. But
yeah,
we'll get into that. All right, so I'm going to go to one of the series that we were talking about before this that we love, and that's the Lightning versus Florida, or Lightning versus the Panthers, if I want to say that properly. We're going to go with Matthew Tkachuk for over 3.5 shots on goal. It's +102. I mean, he just got 4 in his last game, which I could have sworn he had like 6, and maybe there was corrections. But game previous to that against Tampa, he had 7. He's had 6, 6, 7, and 4 in 4 of his last 5 against Tampa, and he's had 4, 8, and 7 in his last 3 games overall. I mean, this kid, he just comes out to play in the playoffs. I think we saw this last year. He becomes like another animal. He's in the middle of everything. He's all over the puck. I like him to get his shots tonight. Honestly, I don't know if you guys think, but maybe we cook up a little SGP for that game, for just that game specifically, with some of the shooters in that game. But that's what I got for you guys. Now, like Rachel had mentioned, if you're playing this on the Blue Book, it will be only in reg. So just keep that in mind. The shots will only count for the 60 minutes. So you might be able to take advantage of that on other books, but usually the other books don't do the ladder, except for, I think, 365 usually does, right?
365 has the ladder. I've got it open right now.
Yeah. I was pissed when I was in New Jersey. I couldn't use the book for some reason. It wouldn't authenticate me. So I ended up using the other book that's nice to us on this show, and it was nice to me. So I can't complain.
There you go.
Yeah.
How are shots only in reg? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, here's the problem, Lando, is like they don't want somebody taking Nathan McKinnon for 8 SOGs at +500, and then they play an extra whole game in 60 minutes.
Yeah, they go to like triple overtime.
And then he has, 17 shots on goal. So I kind of get it. They do the same thing with the saves. They got to protect themselves to an extent. I mean, we've seen overtime go 2, 3, 4 overtimes, and we were talking 40, 60, 80 extra minutes to get those shots. In my opinion, they should make live shots at the end of regulation and let us start betting on that shit. But I guess there's no guarantee of how long it is, so you never know, really.
Yeah. That was
but that could be advantage them, right? Because what if somebody's hammering like McKinnon in overtime, let's just say, because like I feel like Winnipeg, Colorado could go to overtime tonight. let's say you're like hammering Nathan McKinnon like 4 shots in OT or 3 shots in OT, and the game ends like 2 minutes in. It's free money for the book.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to throw somebody in the sin bin real fast. Give me one second.
No.
Fam, I don't know, fam. I don't know what your deal is today, brother, but hey, brother. I'm sorry I had to do that. I see a button here that's calling your name. I'm just joking. I won't do that.
How do we feel about a Kachuk shot ladder with a McKinnon shot ladder?
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that at all. I was about to say I could get behind that. Didn't McKinnon have like a plethora of shots last game too? No,
He only had
4.
4, but
he had. I'm pretty sure I read he had like 18 attempts, which is insane.
yeah.
Is that how many attempts he had? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he missed the net a bunch, and then Dylan DeMello was just like blocking shots left, right, and center, which is like another thing you can bet on certain books is block shots, and that is in the playoffs. Jacob Trouba, Dylan DeMello, let's see, Brandon Carlo in Boston. Like, there's a few guys where it's like that's an automatic win.
Yeah. The Trouba 2.5 is plus money today. I kind of incorporated that in the parlay. It's a little bit risky because Washington don't shoot all that much, but Ovi didn't get one shot on net, so you gotta think they're going to try to push back a little bit more today. But Trouba's like playoff record with block shots is insane.
Yeah, that guy will put his face in front of the puck if he has to. Like,
I just heard like the loudest bang ever. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And my dog started barking, so I'm like, "All right, what the hell's happening?"
Somebody hit a parlay. Somebody somewhere hit a parlay.
Oh man, do I know everyone here? I don't know. If you don't, you should get familiar. All of our names are here. Welcome. Don't know if it's your first time or not, but you're always welcome. Although your next comment is a little.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just joking. It's the Delulu I'm having. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'll let you live. I'll leave you be. All right. I'll leave you alone. JT Miller scoring a goal tonight?
He had 8 shot attempts and didn't get one on net, and his 2.5 is minus like 105 or so. Yeah,
he missed the net that many times.
Yeah, or got blocked. I don't know if any of them. But yeah, I mean, the team's going to have to adjust. I don't know if Tockett's going to make them turtle like he used to do with all the Coyotes players, or he's going to let them play a more open game. I think if he's smart, he should make them play more open and try to outscore the Predators. Because I mean, we got 3 point per game players on Vancouver, and I think maybe Forsberg on Nashville. I don't know. If you're going to if you're going to make me race, give me the Canucks. But I don't know if Tockett's going to.
I don't think Tockett's going to want to play first
risky at all.
Tocchet hates track meet hockey. One.
Yeah.
And if you watch how the Canucks play in front of Demko versus in front of anybody not named Demko, you can tell that they don't take the same risks because they're not confident. So like the splits between like odd man rushes surrendered are almost like 50% less. So like I expect way less odd man rushes against tonight because Vancouver, from a psyche perspective, knows that while Casey DeSmith is an NHL goalie, like he's not Thatcher Demko. And so you're just generally speaking, you're going to take less risk. And Tocchet has been like very public about how he wants to win. And the fact that he wants to win a bunch of 2-1 games, I feel like I'm with you, like from an entertainment perspective, they should play track meet hockey because they have the better team. But in a track meet, would you prefer to have UC Saros or Casey DeSmith?
Yeah.
That's true.
Right?
I know.
Like, I'm almost tempted to take the under on saves because I feel like the Canucks aren't going to play the track meet style tonight.
Maybe not. It's going to be interesting. I mean, this will be kind of the wait and see. I'm definitely going to kind of lay off on more exposure to this game than I already am on. But
okay.
Yeah, I'd stay away from the game outside of like
some of the
block
confident
shots,
plays.
probably like Tyler Myers block shots, Carson Soucy block shots, like Ian McDonough, like those guys are enticing. You could do a block. We could do a block shots parlay.
I was actually thinking that. I was thinking like
Trouba.
we could go on the green book and have a little fun if we want.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, shall we book the puck at 4?
Sure, let's do it.
Doing something else. So I'm just doing this on the blue book, and I'll run my risks here with the saves and the shots. But we got Hallebuck over 29.5 shots. Chris Kreider for a point. Matthew Tkachuk for 4+ shots on goal. And Roman Josi for an assist. Excuse me. Gives us plus 973.
Oh,
damn.
That's pretty nice.
I don't mind that at all. I'm not like too overly exposed to any of these, so I'm down.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna throw it in on the other book and just take advantage of the 60-minute lack of situation there.
Yeah, definitely. That's his line too, so it's not even like it's a ladder or anything.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna lock that in for me and SPJ, and then let's see.
I can't believe Tkachuk 4 shots is plus money. That is crazy.
I know, and he's been hot too. Well, he's been shooting, I should say.
Again, it's that without overtime, they have to bake that into the price. Because on day one of the playoffs, I was like, whoa, wait, these guys used to be like minus 180 and stuff. And then it's like, well, they technically have to say there's probably less time for this to happen, even if, overtime only happens in one. Have we even had one yet? No.
No.
It's like maybe like 1 in 9 games it happens, but.
Yeah, good point. Oops, I almost just knocked all of my shit over. My whole desk just shook. I was like, lights coming down. It's all over from here. All right, so I'm on the green book because I already am way interested in this block shot parlay.
Yeah.
And,
this is the bangers. This is instead of cooking a lotto, we're cooking a block shot parlay.
I mean, I'm just looking at some of the numbers. Some of these guys I'm not hella familiar with. I mean, Darren Radish though, over 1.5. These guys are juiced, so you have to build a parlay. They're all like 150 to 170. But I mean,
Radish plays PK, so I like that.
I mean, he's hit his last 5 straight. He just had 4 in the last game on Sunday. I mean, over 1.5. I know it's minus 150, but we compare him, with 2 or 3 other guys. It's like, shit. I don't want to use the word that I'm thinking, so I'm not going to use that word. But it's very interesting. Like I was looking at the Ranger game, and
Trubes.
Right, but then I was looking at like these guys on the Panthers. Not the Panthers. Sorry, I'm looking at the Capitals, and they're getting blasted. So there's this guy Alexander
Alexiev.
Yeah.
What a creative name by his parents. He had 3 last game. That's like John Johnson. 3 out of 4 in his last game, 4 games versus them. And he's his last 3 games straight. I mean, the game before the Ranger game before the playoffs started, he had 7 block shots against Philly. And that was a game where Philly was a must win. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. They were already eliminated at that point. I take that back. Sorry. But still,
that's even better then because then he has no respect for his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy just 0 regard for his own life.
So I kind of like him. Yeah, I'm just looking off the numbers and stuff. I don't know if does Kevin do block shots? Is this somebody we should be talking to? Dylan DeMello looks like the home run here, or Kale.
DeMello.
Yeah,
I'm all about DeMello today.
Okay.
Kevo could do block shots. I could bake that in for next week. I just don't have it baked in right now.
I'm curious.
Yeah, no, Kevin could actually absolutely do it. I just haven't. Guess I'm gonna have to do that for the Yoffs. DeMello though is a guy like I'm just kind of racking through my head like when we were talking from a coaching perspective, like okay, we know this guy's gonna get in front of pucks. Like DeMello comes up a lot, Trouba comes up a lot. Alexiev wasn't in the league, but I feel like 7 is sort of nuts. Who else comes up? McDonough comes up. Carrier comes up. Susie comes up. Zadorov comes up.
I don't know if all of them are available though. That's the one.
Yeah, I mean,
market
I
is, like,
think I
so
might
limited.
stay away from the Panthers Lightning game just because that could devolve into chaos. There could be misconducts, things like that.
Okay.
But I think Alexiev is a pretty safe bet to like stay in the game.
I mean,
wait a second. Where are the block
you
shots?
gotta go to player props, and then it's all at the bottom.
Specifically for the Jets one.
Did they take him down?
No, I'm looking at him on the green rather to be.
I'm there too.
I'm showing for that game.
Oh no, I got him.
Brendan Dillon looks like another good look. He's in his last 5 games. Dylon, thank you.
Just kidding. No,
Dylon.
It's not Dylon.
It's
that
Dylan.
makes me think of the stupid kid. You guys probably wouldn't even know him, the stupid rapper kid.
No, it was that Chappelle sketch. About the rapper.
Okay. Dylon Dillon. Fam, I apologize, bro. I'm being an El Mod over here. You're more than welcome to tell Landon to fuck off anytime. Anytime you would like. So sorry I didn't get that through for you. So I don't know. Dylon here. He's hit his last 5 games. He's hit in his last 4 games against Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's like flip a coin between him and DeMello. The only difference is Dylan's got better value. I'm not really concerned with the value. I'd rather go with who's going to hit. So what do you guys think?
Is Dylan an upcoming UFA too? I think he may be.
Believe so.
Because that may put a little factor of like, if
you know what Kevin
playing
does
for a contract, yeah. Don't worry about the Nets for a couple days.
Exactly. Kevin has contract information, so I can pull that up pretty quickly. Yeah, because there's a non-public part of Kevin that does like predictions on like salary and stuff like that. Brendan Dillon is a UFA, yes.
Cool. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Well, whoever you guys think is the better pick in this case. I mean, obviously the stats speak to me on both guys. I'm not as familiar with the Jets though, so I'm going to let you guys tell me who we're looking at.
Let me look at the penalty kill. I have the penalty kill stuff for like who's playing more.
Okay.
That's the good stuff because obviously you want the guy that's first PK unit is Brendan Dillon and Neil Pionk. Second PK unit is DeMello Sandberg. So I'd probably go Dillon then because he's going to be seeing a lot of Nathan McKinnon.
And he spits hot fire.
Yeah. In the same way that while we're here, I'm going to start looking at the Canucks and
here.
Just realized that I'm doing I'm doing a disservice by our team here, and I never posted the Betspresso 4, or not Betspresso, Pocket 4, so that everybody can tell.
We're never going to be allowed to have a kids table again.
I know. Wow, I'm slacking here. I should have asked our producer to actually join today. So that's the Betspresso 4 today, even though it's the Pocket 4 because I can't fucking remember anything. So to go through it again, because the reason why I thought of this is we always like to keep the lotto to the show. I think we'll keep the block shot parlay to the show as well, but I want to make sure we share this. We'll get this put out as well, but we got the Kreider point, Yossi assist, Kachuk 4 SOGs, Hellebuck over 29.5 saves, plus 973. That's a pick from each of us and from the man himself, Mr. Sweatpants Jesus. I'll keep that up for another minute in case anybody wants to tail that, or you guys locked SPJ out the crew. We sent him to another country. That's how bad.
Yeah. That man is gone.
He's across the water. All right, back to our cooking. Now that all
right, McDonough and Ian Cole are probably the 2 guys I'd target in the Vancouver-Nashville game. They're both on the first PK. They both either led their team in blocks or were second place. So I feel like those are the guys.
I love McDonough in this spot.
I can get behind McDonough. I hate him though.
Yeah.
He's an ex-Ranger, but that's okay. He also knocked my fucking team out of the fucking playoffs with that pass from the fucking blue line to blue line. That's a different story.
Oh,
Fuck Yanni. That pass single-handedly ended my team's season. I mean, literally a 1-0 game. That pass to Yanni Goric, who just buried that motherfucker too. He fucking buried that goal. But we like money around here, hence what I did yesterday. So we'll be taking Ryan McDonough.
So are we just doing one per game?
I don't
Ooh,
know
actually,
if we can do more than one. Oh, somebody just came off. What the fuck?
it's plus
what?
for those three: Alex, Brendan Dylon, and Ryan McDonough. It's plus 333.
Ooh, that's kind of fun.
At least it is on the Disney book.
Why can't I find
Oh,
Mr. Dad? The Disney book wasn't bad to me. It was actually
No, it's not.
It's pretty good.
Those odds
All
speak
right.
to me. I think I'm just going to roll those three. Keep it nice and clean.
And who did you have again? Alex, McDonough, and Dylon?
Yeah.
No Radish?
I'm fine with adding Radish too. It's just the
So
odds.
3-4-4 the odds. What did you get? 3-3 and 3?
I got 333.
I don't blame you then. All right. I got 3.
Yeah, I'm locking in at 333. You guys can add. Radish would be my pick for that Tampa game. They're not giving too many options there, though, which always kind of scares me a little.
No, they have nobody from the Panthers listed.
I don't. I mean, does that mean it's going to be just like Tampa hogging possession the whole time, or what? But time will tell. Time will tell.
Sorry, I just hit my mic. Colby would have had a heart attack. What are you doing, Rich? 3 or 4? Yeah, Colby freaks out when I touch my microphone. He goes insane. Yeah, be an Islanders fan, Alex. I'm locking this shit in. All right, something's telling me I need to just place this as a 3-leg without Dylon because they literally keep taking him off of my bet slip. He's still there. It's just that every single time this thing resets, he's gone.
Weird.
I'm wondering
if, like,
we
not
lost
letting
Rachel.
me place this.
There she is. Now she's back. There she is.
Aren't even gonna be started on the internet right now, okay?
Wait, what happened?
Don't get me started on the internet right now.
Oh. Yeah, they don't have to be nice to us.
No, they're not. This is also the third day in a row where, like, in the middle of either a stream or a video call, the internet has just been like, peace.
That is the worst.
Yeah.
Let's go.
When I was at my dad's place, he was getting so frustrated. The man spent the money and put up his own internet tower on his property.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like, tower, let's go. So there's a cell tower sitting on my dad's like property.
I wish. My fucking shit sucks. I'm just typing this up real fast for the kiddos. So do we decide 3 or 4?
Why don't we just keep it at 3? I feel like
take out
it's
Radish.
sketchy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take Radish out. So we got Alexiev, we got McDonough, and we got Dylan, Dylon, whatever we want to call him. All
Dylon the
over
pylon.
1.5. And we got plus 344, was it?
Beauty.
It was plus 333 on the Disney book.
Okay.
Oh, Vsauce. Did Vsauce get out of Chicago? Did he escape from Chicago, or is he just like
he's
stuck
there.
in Colby's like basement?
No, his wife lives there.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he'd rather be
Wait.
stuck.
V's wife lives in Chicago and V lives in Calgary. I'm very confused.
No, see, he's still trapped in the basement. Look.
Well, he's not in Colby's basement.
I knew it.
Oh, that much. No, he's here to finish school. He's he's Dr. V, if anybody doesn't realize, but he is on his way to being a doctor.
Yeah.
That's why we keep him around, you know?
Like a medical doctor, or is he like me, like a fake PhD doctor?
No, like a medical.
I'm a
He's
medical
like
doctor.
Doogie Howser, MV.
Oh, a proper doctor. Okay.
Yeah. He's still in school. He hasn't finished as he's correcting me here. We know. Don't worry. But we still call you doctor anyways.
Yeah.
And I know you love me because you have no choice.
And the great thing is, if you flunk out of school, there's always gambling.
He's
It's
got
true.
that down. Give me the good drugs. Yeah, right. Hey, hook it up. All right, let's lock this in. This is gonna be fun. Block shots. I hit this once, I think.
And if we hit the block shots parlay, it's gonna have to be like a staple on the show.
The
I
BS
agree.
play until the playoffs are gone and they don't give us them again.
Yeah, I know. Rude.
Oh, yeah, this is why I can't do it. They're just like not letting me do this on either book right now. It wouldn't let me place it on Disney, and now it's not letting me get the ones the boys in Winnipeg. This is weird. You guys have fun though. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this locked in.
I was gonna say if it's speaking to you, I get it.
Oh wait, there we go. There we go. Dylon's back.
You got it?
Yep.
All right. We got to come up with a lotto. The boss would be upset if we don't.
Yep. I think. I mean, how
Nathan
high do you want
McKinnon,
to take?
7 shots.
Yeah. How high do you want to take McKinnon shots?
Totally fine with that. Let's check out some odds and see what we're looking at.
His 8+ is 550.
Woo! Do we go the set?
Let's do 7. Let's do 7.
And they literally cut that shit in half for one shot too.
Imagine Dylon blocking the 8th McKinnon shot. But it's only his first.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what does that do for us?
And then it makes Hellbuck go under. Oh, the pain.
Oh man. Yo, what's up, Chewy?
I shouldn't even be putting that in the world.
That's all right. I don't mind Panarin.
I don't mind Panarin either, and I'm not on. I don't have too much action on him today because I thought the line was kind of suspect. It was minus 170 yesterday or Sunday for 4 shots, and then today it dropped to like minus 140. So I thought that was a little strange, but I don't mind. I mean, his attempts are insane. He's like arguably has more attempts than McKinnon right now.
He's had 7 in back-to-back games.
Yeah, it's wild.
He went from being like a ridiculous passer. Like I remember when he was playing like Columbus and like even Chicago, and then somebody flipped a switch, and now he's just like, I'm gonna fire puck.
Yep.
So he's got. Let's see, Chewy. You got the Avs puck line. I'm sorry, the Rangers puck line, Avs, Preds, and Tampa.
What about this?
You want to know something? I think I agree with all 4 of those. That's just me personally, though. Chewy's on. He's got the Rangers puck line, Avs money line, Preds money line, and Tampa money line.
I like Florida still, but I don't mind it.
Okay.
That game to me is the biggest.
Kevin says, Kevin says Florida to win, but Tampa for value. So it's like one of those, not touching it.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we think about Panarin for 6 shots for plus 300? Is that a stretch?
What about 2 assists?
Oh, I love that.
How much is that?
Or even 2 points.
I was just going to say that. What about points? He hasn't had many, though. Shit. He's had a point in every game the last 10 games. He didn't have 2 points last, but he had 2 the previous game. What's his odds? Plus 116.
What about Adam Fox 2 points? Or 2 assists?
The other thing is, do we really think Ovechkin is going to get shut out?
No, but is he going to get 3 shots or is he going to get 8? You know,
that's the thing.
Is he going to get 3 shots in the goal, or is he? You know, that's my.
Going to get 8 shots and no goal.
Yeah.
What is his goal? It's got to be kind of up there. Plus 210 for an Ovechkin goal.
Really?
What's his? Let's see his history.
I don't mind that.
He hasn't scored against the Rangers in like 5 games. And something tells me
it's got to change at some point.
You're right. Under the bright lights in Madison Square Garden, you'd think that's where these guys like to play too.
And getting like completely shut out last game, no shot.
Yeah.
he still had like 7 or 8 attempts.
Nice little power play goal. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I
could
don't
see him
mind it.
banging one in.
Plus 210. I mean, if you told me
I don't mind
that was
now.
plus 150, I'd be like, eh.
All right.
Okay. I like it. So Mac Daddy, 7
like
shots, OV goal.
I'm gonna start writing this.
Matty
now,
Tkachuk, 6 shots or 5?
You
Or
guys want to
do we
on him?
read into the fact that there's no Florida block shot guys and say Stammer at like 5 or 6?
Oh, that's not a bad thought either.
Or do we go Kucherov to assist? Because they held him at bay last game. So unlikely to hold this guy at bay 2 straight games. Like he might have. Right. I don't think he's gonna do the game, which was genuinely ridiculous. I could also see in the group chat tonight being like, Kucherov has 3 points.
Yeah,
I can't argue that. That's for sure.
2 assists plus 280.
I kind of like the, yeah. You know what? I do like that because I was going to say I like the idea of Tampa laying it on tonight, which they have no choice. I like Braden Point as well, but he's a bastard sometimes. He just plays well against Florida.
He really does.
I mean,
but it's not like Lotto well usually. You know, it's like 4 shots in the goal.
We'd have to take him like way too high. The number he would hit.
I guess we could do 3 shots in the goal with him.
We could actually. I've seen you do that during the year with your boys. Actually. Kraus, right?
Yep. But I believe you can parlay it with other things. That's my only. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it was.
So Braden Point, 3 shots in the goal is plus 254. McKinnon 7 shots is 250. OV goal 210 puts us at plus 3,700 already.
Do we throw Mr. Yossi in there somehow for SPJ?
What if we did? What if we did Nashville money line or the under?
Oh,
because when you put in a game play like that, it like spikes the odds. So we're at 3,800 right now, and if I'm just going to put in Yossi assist, or I'm just going to do Yossi Point. Yossi Point takes it from 3,800 to 5,600. But if we do the side of the under, or I don't know if I want the over or under. Well, Nashville money line takes it to 76.
If we do Yossi, though, we should do him for 2 points, no?
Oh, I don't mind that either. Jeez.
I'm just looking. I just, well, only because it's a lotto. No, as SPJ would say.
Mm-hmm.
He did have a point last game. I mean, no Thatcher.
I know.
Did they score more than 2 goals this game? I mean, they score more than 2 goals this game. I think then we see him with 2 points, plus 255. Did we lose Rachel? No,
one other sneaky one would just be Zucker 3 shots. Plus 182.
Oh, I can see that.
I can get behind that too. He
played
really
like 8 of the last 2 road games.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
It puts us over the 10,000 mark.
It does.
SBJ would be super proud right now.
Yeah.
All right, so
let's do it.
We got Braden Point for 3+ SOGs. Braden Point to score a goal.
And a go.
To score a go.
And to go.
Ovechkin to score a go. We got McKinnon 7+ SOGs, and then Jason Zucker for 3+ SOGs. It comes to plus 10,431.
Damn.
So $10 pays 1,043 people.
If
don't put 10
I'm buying a flight to Lisbon.
Just sprinkle it.
Give
dust.
Sweatpants a high five and then head right back home.
That's right, actually. I gotta
flush all that money away.
I forget. I got to put money on this for him. All right. Oh, we lost her again. Yeah, she
Yep.
wrote in the other chat. She's like, I'm dying over here. I've spent. Carly, what's up? I haven't seen you in forever. I just realized I was reading your comment, and then I realized who I was reading. She never fails with those. All right. Well, I'll read it off one more time for the kiddos. We'll see if Rachel makes her way back. I'm not sure. So the lotto is Braden Point, 3+ shots on goal. Braden Point for a go. Alex Ovechkin for a go. Nathan McKinnon, 7+ SOGs. And Jason Zucker, 3+ SOGs. Comes to plus 10,431. $5 wins you like, was that like 520 something, give or take. Daily dose of an iCarly literature. Nice. Well, we appreciate you joining. If the Rangers win the next two, I'm absolutely nuking Ovi goal in Game 4.
Yeah,
I mean, not a bad thought behind it. If anything, if they lose tonight, which they probably will, and if he doesn't score, we should take it in Game 3. Back at home, right? They're playing at the Garden first, yeah. All right. Well, I'll do the little SPJ housekeeping and say, just as a reminder, guys, this is all brought to you by Betting News. Go to bettingnews.com. You can read the scribbles by myself, by Betsky, by V, by all these clowns that we have here, and Rachel, and Colby, and Sook. I don't know if Sook started writing it. Don't mind me. But if you go right above Betsky's head over there, there's a QR code. Go join our partnership there with BetOnline. You get up to $1,000 bonus for your first deposit. And you got anything else for the kids, Betsky?
Nah, let's have a hell of a night. It's been a good first couple of games or days of the playoffs. Got some exciting games. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, man, definitely. We appreciate you guys. Chat, thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Fam, Lando, Carly, Twansky, we appreciate you guys. Paulie. Hey, Shags made an appearance. I didn't even see that. And he dropped a baseball play. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, as the man himself would say, you came for the winners, but you stayed for the vibes. Peace out, people. We'll see you there in the week. Later.
Yeah.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
what
right
you know
here.
about rolling
What you gonna do?
rolling
What you gonna do?
down in the rolling
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
what you know about